Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey with us. One big happy family. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so. It helps us creators to continue on creating these pieces for you guys. Also, if you like the videos, please give a thumbs up. It's extremely important. I'd like to mention that I do have a Facebook group, private group. You're more than welcome to join the queens there. And also Facebook Crochet Page, Instagram, and TikTok. You can follow me and be a member in the group by hitting that link below the description box. All the links will be below. What else? There's a 2-minute video also link below in the description box. In case it's too fast for you, any of the videos, you can slow down the video, turn your closed caption on, pause, take notes. I don't write patterns, unfortunately, as I don't read them. For the most part, I use 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal brands. They're 4-ply, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton. Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton is a little bit bigger. I use a 2.75 hook or 3, depending upon the project that I'm using, creating. Small hook to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Please feel free to suggest what would you like to see most or more of. I'm open for options, okay? So we're going to get started. Thank you for the women that came through to help women in need of thread and for your donations. God bless you. And if any of you are interested to help out, you could always reach out and through the message of Instagram or my Facebook page or the group or my email below, also in the description box. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's get started. Okay, everyone, so I had launched yesterday this beautiful doily, and I was requested in my group by the beautiful Miss Kathy. She wanted a bigger piece. So we have to do multiples. I mentioned on this video, I think I mentioned multiples of 3, but no, we need to do multiples of 6. On the last row, we have to make sure that we have by multiples of 6. Okay, so we can have the proper amount of the shells in. So we're going to create a bigger piece. I'm going to do bigger on the center and most probably an extra row. Instead of completing this row here, I'll do it in blue and then complete, or maybe in white and then complete this one in blue, so it all can match as a set. Okay, so we're going to get started. Please, if you have not subscribed, please do so. Give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. God bless you. And please, just a little reminder, be kind and uplifting mothers as we are of this world to others. It costs nothing. And some people need uplifting words in order to get through their day, and it costs us absolutely nothing. It only fulfills us to see others in better mental, emotional state of mind. Okay? Thank you, everyone. So I'll be using the same colors. These are all 4-ply, 100% cotton thread. I'll be using my 2.75 hook. If you're using Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton, your pattern will be a little bit bigger. This is similar to Aunt Lydia number 3. So what else? Small hook, of course, tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. So we're going to start off with 12 double crochets, but we're going to do the magic circle. If you can't do the magic circle, then I suggest you doing 5 to 6 chain. We don't want a big hole on the center, so it really depends on your tension. So I'm going to secure that with a slip stitch and pull my string, close it a bit so I can control it. Then I'm going to come in and do single and 2 chain. If you hear noise, my house is literally under construction. Okay, so 12 double crochet. And if I wait for construction to be over, it's probably a year from now, if not more. Okay, so this is row 1. I'll meet you at the end. I've done my 12 double crochets. I'm going to close it in with slip stitch. I like to grab both chains there, not one, because then it pulls the pattern. I'm coming into the next double crochet, and I'm going to stretch my thread a bit with a single and one chain. That's my first double crochet. Coming in again and doing my second double crochet. So on this second row, I am doing increases, 2 together on the same stitch. We should have 24 double crochets. This is row 2. I'll meet you at the end. So closing up row 2, coming in that one chain I did, and closing it with slip stitch. Going into the next double crochet, stretch your thread a bit, and one chain. So my first double crochet. On this second double crochet from the increase, we're always going to do an increase in it. So now this time 2 together. Next one, 1 alone. So we have that increase there. We're going to do an increase. So this is a way for you to see that you're not doing a mistake. Okay, so on the first double crochet where we have the 2 together, 1 alone. Next one, 2 together. This is row 3. Now, next row will be the same thing. 2 together, difference, 1, 2 alone. So 1 per stitch. Give you the example. You should know it by now, but anyway. So we are here. 2 together, 1 alone. 2 together, 1 alone. Next row, 2 together, 2 alone, 1 per stitch, 2 together, and always increase on the second double crochet. Next one, 2 together, 3 alone, 2 together, 4 alone, 2 together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alone. Okay, I believe, I don't know how many rows I'm going to do yet because she didn't specifically say how big she wanted it, but I am going to go bigger. So that small one has 7 rows. I don't know if I'm going to do the 9 or 11 rows. I'll see how big is my center first. You could always advance the video and see how far up I went on it. Okay, so it's just a repeat now of the same stitch, always an increase. What we do need to have is an even number of multiples of 6 on the last row. So I'll have to do a little bit of calculation to see if I'm okay with it. Okay, everyone, I'm going into row 11, and then we are changing it. So into the next one, doing my increase, and then 1 per stitch until my next increase. Now on this row 11, we should have 132 double crochet. And if we divide that by 6, it's going to give us 22 times. That means I should, when it's time to create the V's, as here, because we still have one more row on the white of singles all the way around. Let me count how many V's to make sure I'm on the right track. Okay, so it's even numbers. We have to have even numbers of V's. On that one I have, can't remember now. Goodness, my mind, sometimes I'm telling you. Okay, so just continue to do your increases. And I'll meet you at the end of this row 11. Which, by the way, this row 11 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 double crochets alone and 2 together. Okay, everyone, so finish row 11. I have 132 double crochets. I'm going to do 1 chain coming back in that same stitch with single. Now this row 12, we're going to do 1 single per stitch. Okay, so nothing to it, just single crochet per stitch, no increase. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Again, I'll give you the explanation, especially for Kathy since she requested it. So you want to go bigger on the centerpiece, do even, not even, odd numbers. That means I've stopped at row 11. You can go to 13, 15, and so on. Just make sure that you are finishing with the multiples of 6. Okay, so I have 132, so that means you would have to have 138, I believe, and then so on from that, and so on. So just giving you the example, because then we need to divide that by 6. It has to be an even number. Like we'll have to have like 20 V's or 22 V's or 24 V's or 26 V's, if you know what I mean. So basically, we know there's 12 increases since we started with 12 double crochets in the center. So whatever, you're doing in between plus your 12 increase, right? So you add that on to, like, give you, again, an example. The previous row, we had 120. Now I'm at 132 because we added the 12 increases. So automatically, that gives me 12 more with 120 from the previous row, which was row 10. So row 11, 132. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone. So what I did, I stretched my thread and left it aside. I didn't cut it because I want to make sure that I have even numbers on my next one, which is the V's. So I rather leave it on in case I need to increase or decrease. It makes it easier that way. And I'm just going to start right after that stitch. So I'm going to come into the next stitch here and do a single and 1, 2. That makes my first double crochet, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry about the noise. Okay, so I said 4. I'm going to do only 3 chain because the first V always tends to be bigger when you do the actual amount of 4. So I'm going to skip 1, 2, come into the third one and create my double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain this time, and all of the other ones are 4 chain. Only on the first one I did 3 because I don't want it to be too big. 1, 2 on the third stitch, double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do your V. Okay, so we're going to continue to do that all the way around. Make sure you have even numbers. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row and I arrived perfectly on it. I have 44 V's. No adjustment to be made, and I was hoping for that because I had done the calculations before. So now I can cut the white. I don't need this white anymore because I've arrived perfectly on it. So I'll just cut, tuck in my loose ends, and continue with my royal blue. Okay, so going into row 13. So we stopped at 11, 12, 13, 14, going to row 14. Coming inside of that V with a single and 2 chain. Inside of this V, I'm going to create a total of 9 double crochets. So basically everything else is the same as the small pattern. The only difference was creating the increase here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Winds are flying all over in this house. All doors are open for construction because of all the dust. Okay, single on the next one, and then again into the next one, and repeat your 9 double crochets. Okay, So simple as that. And then on the next one, next V, you do a single. So I have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 double crochets. Go directly into the next V, single, and then directly and create your 9 again. I'll meet you at the end of my row. Everyone, finished row 14, going to row 15. So I'm coming in with the Tiffany blue. And I'm going to start. You can start anywhere where the single is. So we're going to create those V's again. Single. Try to pull this thread. 1 and 2. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 chain only, but the other ones will be 5 chain because the first one, it always has the tendency to be too big. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. I'm going to come into the next single and create those V's again. 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, coming in, doing my double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 chain, again into the next single, create your double crochet, your V's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. So only the first one we did 4 chain. Okay, so I'll meet you. I hope I'm not off camera. I have such a bad habit. My table is small. That's why I tendency to put my hands always up top. 2, 3, 4 chain. Coming in that single and doing double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Coming back in the same stitch and complete your V. Okay? So I'll meet you at the end. Everyone, so finished row 15, going to row 16. This time we're going to do these shells with 11 double crochets. So coming inside, doing my single, my 2 chain, and 11 double crochets on each shell. I've done my 11 double crochets on the shell. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. On my 5th one, I'm coming in with a single and covering that 4 chain in the back into the shell, and continue to do the 11 double crochets. So it's just a repeat now of what we've done. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Skip the first double crochet, 2, 3, 4, and on your 5th, come in with a single. And this is how we're going to repeat all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished row 16, going to row 17. I decided to go with the royal blue. I really didn't want to put the white in there since I didn't have it on the other small one. So I'm going to come back in my single and doing my single with 2 chains. So that's my first double crochet. Now, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain only for this V, but the other ones will be with 6 chain. Okay, that's just because I don't want that first one to be big. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come into the next V, or the next single I should say, And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. I hope I'm not up too high. I better get down here. I have to look into the camera more often. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain into the next single and create those V's again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain and double crochet. Okay, so 5 chain on here and 6 inside of the V's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come into the single, create your double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and come back in again. Now with these rows you can go as big as you like. As I mentioned on the other video also, you just have to keep increasing on the chain and of course on your V chains also. Okay, so I think we're doing pretty good so far, considering I'm just creating as I'm going. Gotta make sure that I cut all these little loose ends here. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, finished row 17, going to row 18. So I'm going to come back in and I'm going to do my single and my 2 chain. And I'm going to complete 13 double crochets in here. Sorry for the noise, people. I have no control of this or I can't record. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 double crochets. Okay, so now I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On my 6th, I'm doing 8 single. Okay, and then again, come back in and do 13 double crochets. This is how we're going to proceed all the way around, the same way. I've done my 13 double crochet. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming in my 6th with a single, and proceed again with your 13 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 19, so I'm coming in with the lighter shade of blue. And I'm going to come back in my single. We're going to create V's again. So doing my single, pulling my thread, and 1, 2. So I have my double crochet, and then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chain, coming back in, always increasing by 1 if you guys realize, either on here or on the V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, coming into the next single and creating that V again. I hope I'm not up too high. I keep forgetting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Coming in, doing my double crochet. So got my V again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And doing my V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And getting my V's in again. Okay, so we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going to row 20. So I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to, in my V, of course, I'm going to do a single 1, 2, 3, 4. This time we're going to do triples. So roll twice on your hook, incomplete, take out 2, take out 2, and one more. So 3 triples, incomplete, and then close them together. 1, 2, 3, chain. Again, we're going to do this 4 times, 4 groups of incomplete triples. So again, I have 4 loops on my hook and close it together. Now I'm going to do a 5 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Coming in and doing my incomplete triples again. So roll twice on your hook, take out 2, take out 2, again, take out 2, take out 2, and the last incomplete triples. So 4 loops on the hook, take them all out. Now we're going to do chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and this is the last group we're doing. 1, 2, and 3, and closing all together. Now I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on my 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on my 7th single. And again, coming in, take out 2, take out 2, doing those triples again. Take out 2, take out 2, and now the last of the loops. 3 chain. Coming back in. Take out 2, take out 2. Always rolling twice on your hook. And then take out the last ones. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have 3 loops on your hook. Take out 2, take out 2. Take out 2, take out 2. And the last one. So you have 4 loops in your hook. Take them all out. And then chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Last group. Take out 2, take out 2. And the very last one. So now I have my 4 incomplete triples. Okay, 3 chain, and 5 chain on the center. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on your 7th. Make sure you grab that chain in the back to cover it up. Okay, and then I'm cutting my thread and coming in with the last row with the white. So I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into the last row with the white. So I'm coming in where I have those 3 chain, anywhere you want to start. And I'm going to do 3 singles. So I have 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3. Doing my picot. Chain 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. Going into the middle 5 chain with 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Doing 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Closing in my picot and coming back in and doing 5 singles again. So I have 4 and 5. Again, coming into that 3 chain with 3 singles. So it's always going to be a repeat like this. Chain 3, picot, and then chain 3 again. So all of the motifs will be like that. Now, coming in this one here, I'm going to come straight down where the royal blue is, and I'm going to stretch 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to close that poof, and I have 2 on my hook, and then close them. And again, coming into that 3 chain, 3 singles. So it's a repeat now of what we just did here. Chain 3, picot, 3 singles, 1, 2, and 3. Coming into that 5 chain with 5 singles, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain. Coming in, closing it with single. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then repeating again, 3 singles, 2 and 3, chain 3. Closing my picot, chain singles, 3 singles, and we're going to create the poof. So coming down into that royal blue, 1, 2, and 3, closing the poof, leaving 2 loops on there. And now closing all together. So this pretty much does it for this video. I'll have the little video at the end once it's completed and blocked, which I block with laundry softener with a little bit of mixed water, spray, stretch it. You can let it dry naturally. I don't have time for that, so I light iron steam over it and it stays nice and firm. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Kathy, I hope this helped out. Little suggestions. You want to go bigger on the shells. You just keep increasing by 1 double crochet, or should I say not 1, odd numbers. And your chain here, you have to keep increasing by 1. And also when you're doing the V, also increase by 1. So if you have 5 chain here, you know your V is 6. If you have 6 chain here, you know your V is 7. So that's one way to increase. As far as the center, I've already explained at the beginning. So I'll meet you in the next tutorial. Thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, God bless and stay safe. Much love and hugs. Bye-bye, everyone.